Life is a journey, and the most important one we can take is the journey within. It's about recognizing our own worth and accepting our true selves. This journey requires courage and honesty, but it is on this journey that we discover the greatest freedom, the freedom to be ourselves. Why do we resist accepting ourselves? Why do we cling to self-criticism and doubt when it would be so liberating to accept our true selves? The answer usually lies in our past experiences. We live in a world that constantly tells us who we should be, how we should look, and what we should achieve. From a young age, we are bombarded with messages about success, beauty, and perfection, which often make us feel inadequate and imperfect. We internalize these messages and carry them into adulthood. These old wounds, social expectations, and critical voices from our past can be deeply rooted, shaping our self-perception and creating resistance to self-acceptance. Maybe a parent, a teacher, or a classmate made a casual comment about our appearance or abilities that stuck in our memory. Or maybe we experienced a painful event that made us feel unworthy or unlovable. These experiences, though often unintentional, can plant the seed of doubt and fuel our inner resistance. The journey to self-acceptance begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. It requires us to question these deeply rooted beliefs about ourselves, these negative self-perceptions that keep us trapped in a cycle of self-criticism. It means recognizing that perfection is an illusion. We are all works in progress, constantly developing and learning. Our imperfections are not something to be ashamed of, but rather an essential part of what makes us unique and beautiful. Imagine treating yourself the way you would treat a dear friend. Would you constantly criticize their mistakes and weaknesses, or would you offer them compassion, understanding, and encouragement? Self-acceptance is about directing the same kindness and compassion inwards and accepting ourselves with all our imperfections. It's about recognizing our inherent worth, regardless of our achievements or perceived mistakes. Overcoming inner resistance is a process. Self-doubt and fear of judgment can seem overwhelming. Healthy coping mechanisms are crucial. Our breath is a simple and effective tool. Focused breathing exercises calm the mind. Find a quiet place and take a deep breath. Feel your chest and belly expand. Exhale slowly and release the tension. Focus on the present moment. This exercise creates inner peace and resilience. Section 5. Mindfulness, the key to acceptance. Mindfulness means cultivating a keen awareness of the present moment, without judgments. It's about observing our thoughts and feelings without being carried away by them. When we practice mindfulness, we become more aware of our inner critic and recognize the negative thought patterns that fuel our resistance. This awareness allows us to question these thoughts and replace them with more positive and self-compassionate ones. Imagine you are holding a small stone in your hand and feeling its texture, its weight, and its temperature. This is mindfulness in action. You are fully present in the moment, your attention focused on the sensory experience. We can integrate mindfulness into our daily lives through simple exercises, such as mindful breathing, walking meditations, or simply paying attention to our senses throughout the day. Section 6. Living authentically. Self-acceptance is not about seeking perfection or trying to be someone we're not. It's about accepting our true selves with all our quirks, passions, and imperfections. Living authentically means aligning our actions with our values, pursuing our passions, and expressing ourselves honestly. It's about showing ourselves to the world as our true selves, without apologies or pretense. This might mean pursuing a career that aligns with our values, even if it goes against society's expectations. It might mean setting healthy boundaries in relationships, even if it's uncomfortable at first. Authenticity means respecting our own needs and desires and recognizing that we deserve love, happiness, and fulfillment just the way we are. Section 7. The freedom to be. The greatest gift of self-acceptance is the freedom it brings. When we accept ourselves, we free ourselves from the need for external validation. We no longer seek the approval of others or measure our worth by external standards. This newfound freedom allows us to pursue our dreams with more courage and authenticity. We are no longer held back by the fear of judgment or the need to please others. Imagine being free from the weight of self-doubt, from the constant need to prove yourself, and from the fear of not being good enough. This is the freedom that comes with self-acceptance. It's a freedom that allows us to live with more purpose, passion, and joy, knowing that we are enough, just the way we are. Section 8. The ripple effect of self-acceptance. The benefits of self-acceptance go far beyond our own well-being. When we accept ourselves, we create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of our lives. Our relationships improve because we become more present, compassionate, and understanding. We attract more positive people and experiences into our lives because we radiate self-love and acceptance. Our work becomes more fulfilling because we are no longer driven by ego or the need for external validation. We are free to pursue our passions with more creativity, purpose, and authenticity. Self-acceptance is not a selfish act, it's an act of service to ourselves and to the world around us. Section 9. A journey worth taking. The path to self-acceptance is not always easy, but it is a journey worth taking. It's a journey of self-discovery, of healing old wounds, and of accepting our true selves with all our imperfections. It's a journey that requires courage, compassion, and a willingness to question the limiting beliefs that hold us back. But the rewards are immeasurable. When we accept ourselves, we pave the way for a life with more freedom, joy, and fulfillment. We create a ripple effect of positivity that touches every aspect of our lives and inspires those around us. So, take a deep breath, silence your inner critic, and embrace the beautiful, imperfect being that you are. You are worthy of being loved, accepted, and happy just the way you are.